In your Voice, Your Vote coverage, Ashland residents were able to learn more about local measures and candidates. Thank you for joining us for NewsWatch 12 at 6. I'm Samantha Cadera. Today, ahead of the upcoming election, NewsWatch 12's Rocky Walker went to this public forum and shares the details.
Why are we just sitting here letting the days pass? Let's go out and make something happen for all of us.
Ashland got a look into their local city council political candidates at a forum today. This comes ahead of the upcoming election that is mere weeks away. Hosted in part by the American Association of University Women, Ashland News, and the League of Women Voters. They did this to inform the community and put transparency on the forefront of the election.
We have a lot of issues that are behind closed doors, and so we need candidates that are willing to engage the public in making decisions that they are going to be making for them.
Moderators got to ask the candidates questions pertaining to Ashland politics, and so did the crowd. And the candidates had the opportunity to showcase what matters to them and the roles they'd play on Ashland's council, covering topics like the economy, homelessness, wildfire risk, and council transparency.
Affordable housing, diversifying our economy to create more jobs for young people, and then last, refocusing on our downtown.
Why don't we have a stronger economic energy here?
We need to become a four-season community.
I think it's important that we have conversations around low-income housing.
There's a big divide, and I think as a community we're exhausted.
But if an ember came floating in, what are the chances that you're going to lose your house?
In Ashland, Rocky Walker, NewsWatch 12.
And Josephine County is also offering resident candidate similar forums coming up this week. The forums will be at the Grants Pass City Council chambers next week. The first forum is Tuesday, October 15th at 6 o'clock. Attendees can learn more about the candidates for Grants Pass Mayor and City Council. The other forum will be Thursday, the 17th at 6 o'clock, and they are there to learn more about the county commissioner candidates. In local Your Voice, Your Vote coverage, the last day to register to vote in Oregon is coming up next week. Oregonians' last day to register to vote is Tuesday, October 15th. For Californians, the final day to register to vote is October 21st. To find out where to vote, you can head to our website, kdrv.com.
Now, your first forecast.
Well, it was a warm one today, but we got another pretty cool night tonight with clear skies inland, dipping down into the 30s in the basin, down to 49 in Medford, 44 in Wairika, marine layer clouds, fog, and even some drizzle expected along the coast. Tomorrow, maybe picking out that perfect pumpkin in the Rogue Valley. It's going to be another pretty warm afternoon. Temperatures getting back up to around 80 degrees by 4 o'clock. We'll see mostly sunny skies, just a few passing high clouds. Enjoy these warm temperatures because after tomorrow, some big changes are on the way. Up to 80 in Medford, 75 in Klamath Falls, getting up to 65 in Brookings. But we have several storm systems we're keeping an eye on. One set to impact us later Tuesday and into Wednesday with widespread rainfall. I'll have more details on a big change in our weather when it comes to rain and temperatures coming up in just a bit.
Yesterday, the Grants Pass High School Marching Band hosted their 30th annual Pride of the Northwest Marching Band Competition. 11 schools traveled to take part in Southern Oregon's only marching band competition. For some bands, this is the only competition they're able to show off their skills. Crater High School's director Travis Mills says it's a product that takes time, but brings pride to the band.
Honestly, we're talking hundreds of hours that these guys are on the field. They're practicing, sometimes up to 9 o'clock at night. During band camp, it's 3 weeks of just, long 9 to 9 hours, weekends. We've just been going nonstop for a good few months.
Crater High brought home 5 awards in the 2A division, including Best in Music, Best in Visual, and Best in General Effect. Several other local high schools also took part, including North Valley, Brookings, Harbor, and Phoenix. Jackson County Fire District 3 is giving the community a look into air management training they do to keep the region safe. They complete their normal tasks in fighting a fire, but while breathing off an air tank. They handle smoke-filled obstacles and complete tasks while breathing air tanks to be best prepared for when they need to.
What we're achieving by this is understanding each individual's personal air time. So on a fire, they have a better understanding of what their actual workload is before they need to get out and recycle.
Another objective of the training is to learn more about firefighter safety and survival techniques, as well as preserving air. In instances of intense saves, they oftentimes have to conserve air as they do for their saves. And looking ahead to this week, the Southern Oregon Occupational Safety and Health Conference is being held in Ashland. The 3-day event begins on Tuesday, October 15th, and will include workshops, presentations, and other professional development opportunities. Conference topics include construction safety, human resources, and general industry safety. For more details on this event, you can head to our website, kdrv.com. And the Oregon Parks and Recreation is raising fees at state parks. Camping, parking, and reservation fees will see the increases. Those rate changes start this Tuesday. Oregon Parks says that most increases are $2 to $5. The department is seeing record visitation numbers as well as dealing with inflation. Utility costs for Oregon Parks have increased 28% over the last 4 years. And we're now over 2 weeks of the 34th annual Coats for Kids campaign, and we're already seeing our donation barrels getting filled. Our partners at Fred Meyer in Klamath Falls tells us that their barrels have been overflowing with your support. If you have a new or gently used children's coat to give, you can drop it off at one of our more than 50 donation barrels in Jackson, Josephine, and Klamath counties. A full list of barrel locations can be found on our website, kdrv.com. And you can also donate to our Coats for Kids drive online or by check. We accept checks sent to KDRV at our street address and online donations at kdrv.com. We want to thank all of our viewers for all the support we've gotten so far.